everybody, welcome to my YouTube. I'm Jen. Today we are unboxing the Inktober collection for 2020 by Art Snacks. Art Snacks does do a monthly art subscription box. I don't typically get those, but what I do get is their special edition boxes. So last year their Inktober box was amazing, so I'm excited to see what's inside this year. I won't be doing any projects because this is for Inktober. If you're not familiar with what Inktober is, it's a whole month challenge where you are supposed to draw an ink drawing every day for the whole month, from the 1st to the 31st. I did participate last year. I do plan on participating to some sort this year. I just may not be doing, well, I will not be doing daily videos. I will post them periodically, either weekly, bi-weekly, at the end of the month, who knows. But I'll definitely share my creations with you guys and let you know if I succeeded or not. Last year I did. This year's a little busier, so we'll see what happens. But let's see what's inside the box. The box is super big this year, but it's not very heavy. So last year was very heavy. So let's see what's inside. Okay, I love the bubble wrap folders, envelopes, whatever you want to call them. A whole bunch of stuff in there. Let's put that aside for the moment and see what's on the bottom of the box, because it's usually got paper in it that I can swatch whatever it is that's in the bubble wrap. So first up, we actually have an Inktober pencil case. So that is going to come in handy. It actually looks very similar to, I believe, a previous case that they've had. I believe it was them. I could be wrong. Different colors, but the design, it's got two pockets. It's not huge, but it's pretty good size, and it says Inktober. I'll put that right there. Next up, we have a Liquitex cotton white 15 sheets. Legion paper? Legion? It is 250 GSM, 100% cotton. Very nice. And then we have a Plum Chester limited edition square sketchbook, which we also got this brand last year, and I hate to say it, but I wasn't overly impressed for an inking aspect, because it didn't actually like the wet inks. If it was just a drawing or like a pen, it was fine, but if you actually used the inks or the markers last year, it just did not like it. But looks like we have an awesome design, and I bet this is from Jake. I don't remember his last name, I'll tell you in a minute, but he is the one that invented or challenged himself to the first Inktober, and then it just took off from there. And this looks like his drawing style, so super cool. Decorations from him. I really like that. I will be using that. Like I said, I just hope that the paper is a little bit better than last year. Might not be, because it looks like it's the same. Plum Chester. It says 160 GSM. I don't remember what last year's was, so, but we'll try it out. And like I said, I love the notebook itself. I just don't know if the mediums take very well. And let's see what's inside. So, not as much as last year, I can tell you that, but I don't know what's in here, and the quality might be better. We got a whole set of markers last year, which was super cool, as well as the other items. So first up is the sticker, Inktober sticker, so there we go. And then we have a whole set of Aqua Graphics watercolor inks, dark blue, I don't know what color, blue and green, so it's two blues and a green. So very nice. I will swatch those for you. I have a bunch of other watercolor inks that I do plan on using this Inktober as well, so this will be a good addition to those. Might already have that one. And then, not their fault, absolutely not their fault. And then we have a carbon black acrylic ink. a Liquitex Acrylic Ink in Carbon Black. Then we have the calendar. So these are the prompts for every day. I don't know if I'm going to be doing these prompts, or I do have a friend, Darkest Raven Design, that's doing her own prompts that I might go with. But either way, I'll be doing some kind of prompts and I'll let you know what it is. It has a list of what's in the collection. This is the card that has a class on it. I don't want to share the class because it is just for people that purchased it. But it's Jake Parker. He's the one that invented, so to speak, Inktober. And I'm 90% sure this is his artwork. So you get a card, a class as well. Hopefully it's not the same class as last year. But I'll be checking that out. In addition to that, you get a paintbrush. This is a King Art, teeny tiny guy. I don't even know if you can see the end of that one. So very detailed. A white Posca Pen. A Copic fine liner, I believe. Nylon brush, it says. And a snack. So that is the whole thing we got in Inktober this year. I have to say last year we did get more, but let's see what the value of everything is. Let me check real quick how much I paid for it. Okay, it took me a little bit to find it, but it was $88.54 for this whole thing. And the website promises that you'll get over $100 worth of stuff. Probably includes the class, but let's take a look at the card and see what they say the value is. There is 2 limited edition items, 2 surfaces, and they said 1 full set, but I'm not quite sure what they're considering the full set. So we've got 2 limited edition items, probably these 2, right? And then it says 2 surfaces, which includes the limited edition item. I'm not quite sure if that's how they're figuring it, but that's okay. If this is the 1 full set, then okay, fine. And then we've also got these items. So plenty for me to work with for Inktober. Plus, like I said, I'm going to be using other items as well. I'm just not sure that compared to last year, I really love this book, but compared to last year, I just felt like the value was there a little bit more. Of course, the class is probably worth $100 by itself because it's Jake Parker. I wasn't impressed with last year's class, but I will happily watch this one again. So according to this, the Plum Sketchbook is $24 retail. This much-loved Plum Square sketchbook got a new Inktober makeover. Limited edition version was thoughtfully designed and promote creative freedom. It has a durable vegan leather covering featuring Jake Parker's artwork, filled with 48 pure white pages for your inky creations to flourish. With a perfectly square shape, this sketchbook was made for Inktober social media posts. Hashtag Inktober social media posts. Okay, and then the acrylic ink is $7.99. 100% carbon black pigment. Liquitex Professional Acrylic Ink is extremely fluid and waterproof. It dries quickly with a satin finish, so layering is effortless. No dyes, no fading, no highlight fastness, and permanence means your illustration will last a lifetime. The King Art brush is $7.99. This is size 18/0. Teeny tiny. This is $7.99. Golden Teflon brush. Teflon brush, sorry. Is durable, easy to care for, and versatile. Ideal for detailed line work and pairs well with liquid ink. The Posca Pen is $3.99. It's an acrylic marker. Basically, I have many of those. The Inktober pencil case is $13.29. Also, it's the limited edition. We love the convenience of having all of our ink supplies with us on the go. So that'll help if you're trying to draw every day. Then you have a Copic Brush Pen, which I haven't looked at yet, but let's take a look at it. There you go. And I will find the supplies from last year as well. Copic Brush Pen, $7.50, $7.49 retail. And then we have the Graphics Aqua Inks by Maramu, a set of 3. So this is the full set that they promised on the website. It's $9.99 retail. So a pop of color. Then you've got the Lennox paper pad by Legion Paper. This says it's $12.55. And then, of course, the new and improved Art Snacks exclusive How to Ink class with Jake Parker. That says that retails for $30. So there you have it. Let's swatch the colors real quick. I know there's only a couple. I'm not going to use this one, but I will go ahead and use this one. So this is the Copic marker. So this will be good. It's very calligraphy-like. Very soft. It's definitely a brush pen. And if this is permanent as well as the black, that'll make it a lot easier if you're going to use this watercolor ink that we're going to be using here. Posca pens that I just lost. I have a little drawer underneath here, and it decided to go behind the drawer. So, Posca Pen, you basically just have to get the juices flowing, and then you're good to go. I love Posca pens, so they will work out great. I'll also probably use a gel pen. Next, let's go with the Aqua Inks. So this one is the Petrol. Looks like a turquoise. And this brush is definitely for fine lining. So there you have that one. Let's go with the blue next. So this one is Ultramarine. Very pretty colors, very vibrant watercolor inks. Watercolor inks. Let's add a dash of water. Let's see what happens. So just like if you were using watercolor paints. Very pretty. This Copic is not waterproof. Just FYI, not a negative, just so you know. And then the bright, super bright green is Rosita. So that is a very fluorescent green. And then last is this Liquitex Acrylic Ink that I'm very excited for, actually, because it'd be nice to have something permanent down to use with all these colors. It's got a little dropper, which is very cool. It'll be good for putting it in a palette instead of dipping it in there. And we're gonna let that dry, and of course I put way too much in there to really let it dry very fast. So while it's wet, get some really super cool effects with the water. and then dry it up. So now we're going to re-wet it, and we're going to see. I'm getting nothing from this one, so that is awesome. What that means to me is that I can ink it and then add the color later and not have to worry about the color reactivating the black. So the blue I'm getting a little bit that reactivates, which is as expected because it is watercolor ink. And then this one, let's clean off our marker. Actually seems pretty permanent also, so I'm wondering if I just had to wait longer. It doesn't say it. It might on the packaging, but I couldn't read it. So let me know if you know if these happen to be waterproof. Permanent. Yeah, it doesn't say. But absolutely super excited for Inktober this year. I will be checking out Jake's class. It does say that it is totally new, so happy for that. And let me know what you think in the description box below. Let me know if you got this box and if you're going to be partaking in Inktober, and if you're going to be doing these or something different. Doesn't really matter. The whole point, I think, is just to get you out of your comfort zone and drawing every day. So I might just make up my own. Who knows? Thanks for watching, and remember to hit that subscribe button.